fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense operating from the pistol. Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hudson. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Lobos looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Past the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Green wave. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Lobos come to the line to run the hurry up.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Trying to extend the play. Catch made down inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Lobos will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now they're trying here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Lobos. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point try coming down. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. No press here. The defense backing away. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And now another deep ball here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. A big hit. Linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Takes the handoff. It's Hudson. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so a really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Catch hauled in here over the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Lobos will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 16. Would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback's got it on the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. They'll take the lead in the second half. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? To the air. It's Lagway. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll hand it off. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Lobos look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Lobos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Lagway. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, New Mexico, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And we're going to throw now on first down. Pass caught. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Oh, it's no good. The CFP journey ends with that missed kick. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.